Hello and welcome to the STB Racing League Season 26 Tier 1 Italian Grand Prix. We're here for round 6 of the season. Here at the Autodromo Nazionale di Monza in Monza, the Temple of Speed, one of the quickest tracks on the Formula 1 calendar. A track that is known for its racing, known for its battles, it's known for having some great races. Pistol is actually racing tonight, so I am going to be in the commentary box on my own for tonight's Grand Prix. Monza is a favourite of mine. It's definitely a track that I... Okay, my mic's good, that's decent. I've got a new one, guys. It's really giving a new mic. But anyway, yes, so Monza is a favourite of mine. In terms as Jacob goes off the curb. Tyre. Is a favourite of mine. Obviously, is the track that we do celebrate the annual kind of celebrations for the league. Becoming, well, this year it'll be, this game will be 11 years. So obviously that date in May will be at Monza. So I can't wait for that. Last season was a very interesting week at Monza. It's the more entertaining week. Last week it was at Imola, a track which does offer very good like nostalgia, because obviously it's a track, unfortunately, that Senna died that weekend, where Barrichello, Ratzenberger and obviously Senna crashed on. But it's not the best for racing. We come to Monza, it's a lot better for racing. There's a lot more overtaking opportunities. The ERS is going to be a big factor as well. Strategy is going to be a big factor. Everything is going to be a big factor here in Monza. And of course, it is the home of Ferrari and the Racing Bulls again. So it's another home race for these Italian constructors. So it's going to be a good week for those guys that are driving those cars, which I am actually driving the Ferrari tomorrow, and the Toro Rosso, I like to call it, but it's not called Toro Rosso. To be honest, I don't even know if Visa Cash App even is. But anyway, we're going on to the grid, guys, for the Monza Grand Prix. Kieran's been disqualified from the formation lap. I don't know what's gone on there. But it is Jacob that is going to take pole position. Look at where he's pointing that Red Bull. Right into the path of Death Star. Third is Bushy Pancakes. Qualifying, couldn't stream it because of some issues, but it was a very close session. So I'm looking forward to see what these drivers are going to do here in Monza. But yeah, here we go then. It's 2 lights, it's 3 lights, it's 4 lights, it's 5 lights on that gantry for the drivers. Round 6 is away. Lights out and away they go here at Monza. And Death Star's got to a poor start there on those hard compound tyres. Sleep Mover's going to go on the inside of the McLaren, and the McLaren's going to try and hold it around the outside of the Red Bull as they come down to turn 1. It's Jacob that leads. Second is Death Star, but Slick's had a great exit out of that corner. He takes second place of the Grand Prix. Fourth is Brushy Pancakes. Fifth is the Bird. Kicks his position there off the start. Callum's P6, and then we've got the midfield battle. Maffio's dropped down to P10. There's some action here between the McLaren and the Sauber as they come down into the second chicane of the circuit. Darlow's coming through as well. He's going side by side with his teammate Maffio as they navigate through. Sorry. Darlow's going side by side with his teammate Maffio. Here we go. Side by side. Who's going to be the one that's going to come through? Very aggressive driving there. And Darlow is out to span. Darlow has span. He's reset to track as well. That's going to be a 5 second time 10. That is absolutely disastrous. Absolutely disastrous here in Monza. But it is Fleet Mover now that is going to be in that slipstream. Overtake mode is enabled for the Haas driver as they come through. It's going to be slipstream ERS, and Sleek is through on the Red Bull. He takes the lead of the Italian Grand Prix. Bird's come through as well. He's up to P3. He's got past the Ferrari of Brushy Pancakes. So he's up another position. That's him up to P3. Good start there from the Brit. He's going for his first win in STB. He's got the pace at Monza. Let's just see whether it is possible for him to potentially win this race. He's used a lot of ERS. Now he can save that ERS as he tries to catch up to the top soon. It's going to be tough. Callum's lagging slightly, looks like. But he's had a good start. P6 for him. Size up to P10. Maffio's P11. Yeah, it's giving. But yeah, here we go then. Bird has got pace. He's been able to catch up to these guys. He has got the pace here at Monza. Down the straight then. Lap number 2 of the Grand Prix. It's going to be it's going to be a sweaty race. It's going to be a sweaty Grand Prix. Got the Ferrari trying to Kinzo there. So the top 13 drivers are all within DRS, and the Bird is going to be right on the chuff now. Here we go. Hot lap mode, overtake mode. Here we go. It's free wide into the first corner. Codaratifiglio, and Bird takes the lead of the Italian Grand Prix, but the Red Bull's going to try to come back at him. Bird, yeah, that's good overtake there from Bird. Really commands his position through that first corner. That's really giving what needs to be gave. Bushy Pancakes he's trying to get through now. So Sleek's lost 2 positions there. Took the lead and now he's down at P number 3 as the Bird leads in Monza. This is really giving performance. This is really giving. It's going to be DRS once again. Jacob is going to have that DRS. It looks like Bird is saving. They're all saving as they're trying to have as much ERS as possible for down these 2 straights. You can see the helicopter shot here as they come through down to Parabolica, and the Ferrari's on the inside. That is Bushy Pancakes, takes 3rd place on those hard compound tires. That is crucial for the Ferrari driver. Now he needs to get in the slipstream. Overtake mode once again. Here we fucking go then. We have got Sleek Mover and we've got Bushy Pancakes trying to get involved as well. But it's side by side into turn 1. It's the Bird versus Jacob, and Jacob retakes the lead of the Italian Grand Prix. Well, Bird's going to try and come back at him. This is for his first win in STB. And he's going to dive back in that slipstream. Now he can save a bit of ERS, but he has got about 7-8 other cars behind him, so he really needs to keep it on the road. He needs to keep it consistent as well, because he can't be losing too much time. He's going to be absolutely shitting himself now, but the ERS needs to be saved. It's something that is very important on this game, and especially at tracks like Monza, where you need to have the extra energy down the straights. But Bird's going to have DRS now. It's going to hope to tag him along. We do love a bit of DRS, but the 2 McLarens are going side by side. Also, penalties are going to play a big part in this race as well. It's medium again for Bird. He's going to have DRS down the next straight. We've got Kieran trying to come through. The 2 McLarens are having a ding-dong little battle there. They don't want to battle each other too hard. They're on for some good points at the moment. They're scoring 18 on McLaren. Good little tally there for them. Well, look back at P1 and 2. It's the Bird. Here we go down the straight. Here we go. Hot lap mode. He does like that hot lap mode, does Bird, and he retakes the lead of the Italian Grand Prix. We've got Sleek saving the ERS down the straight. And the McLarens are really on the chuff now of Sleek Mover. And it is really kicking off. It is all the way down to Mafia. So the top 10 are all in DRS. Which is crazy to see. It is Bird that leads the Monza race. It's only lap 5. It seems like we've done more laps than that, but the 2 McLarens keep stinging them in the back, trying to go side by side, look for little moves. Kieran's slow compared to Death Star this part of the Grand Prix. Keeping that DRS. They're keeping that DRS, keeping that ERS. It's very, very, very difficult to break out of the DRS around Monza. This is why racing is so good at Monza. Especially on this game as well with the ERS. Very powerful. So I think Monza is definitely a track that's improved even more in terms of battling. Because it's so difficult to break that DRS. If not impossible to break the DRS. Here we go then. Jacobs coming through, but watch out for Brushy Pancakes as well. But Jacobs got the speed down the straight. And Brushy's going to come now. Here we go. He's going to go for P2. Bird covers off the inside line for turn 1. Bird keeps in P1 here at Monza. That's absolutely crucial once again. And Sleek has lost a position to Kieran. So I was cussing him out, saying he ain't got pace. He actually does have a bit of pace. And now Brushy Pancakes is trying to get on the charge now as he retakes. We're trying to get past Bird. Bird goes over the curb. Jacob retakes the lead of the Italian Grand Prix. So it's all kicking off. Then you've got Sleek trying to come through around the outside. McLaren. 2 McLarens are really just bullying the drivers around them. It's really great to see. Death Star, let's see then. Are McLaren going to swap places here? Definitely putting up a fight. Yeah, Kieran's putting up a great fight here to keep his teammate at bay. Obviously, Death Star is on the hards, so he's on a completely different strategy. So if this was real life, McLaren will be absolutely fuming on the kick. Absolutely livid. Here we go then. Bird back in a slipstream. DRS is going to be a pretty easy move. But do watch out for Brushy Pancakes. Bird retakes the lead once again of the Italian Grand Prix. And Brushy Pancakes has to keep in P3 and they all just have to keep in single file. But Bird is your new winner. Your new race leader. On lap 7 of the race. Jacob's trying to come back at him. Birdie's saving the RS. Bit of contact nearly. Into the final. Bird keeps in P1. Well, there you go then. I'll tell you something. Brushy is looking pretty good behind these guys. Maffio's past Pulse. Very different for Maffio at the moment. He's in P9 and he was actually kind of dominating Imola. I must say, he was dominating that Grand Prix. Then back to the front. But Jacob's going to come back at him, but Brushy Pancakes is going to come through for the lead of the Italian Grand Prix. Here we go in the Ferrari. The defacing absolutely wild. Bird gets pushed a little bit there. There's contact at the apex of turn 2. And the Bird back up to P2. However, potentially DRS might be gone if he can't get back in it. Absolutely crucial to get back in that DRS. Otherwise, the race may be over for Bird if he can't keep within the 1 second. He's got the DRS. Right then, DRS again. It's going to be DRS again for Bird, but Brushy Pancakes has got a bit more ERS to play with. Oh my God! Look at the closing speed. Bird, is he going to go for the lead again? Side by side, there's been contact. Jacob has nearly spun out of the Grand Prix. I think he's spun and there's been contact. There's been contact down the back. That's Brushy Pancakes in gear and he's out of the Italian Grand Prix as well. What's going on there? Kieran is out of the Grand Prix. Well, there you go. That's absolutely mental scenes. That is crazy. Right, DRS then for Mafio. I don't know what happened to Kieran Nag. The other McLaren's got a pen. Then third into the first. Oh, gets that move done. He's back up to P1. This is fucking mental. Every lap they're just swapping positions. That's why Monza's so good. Jacob's going to try to come back at him. They're on very similar ERS, on about 40%. Jacob is going to retake again the lead of the Italian Grand Prix. See, I don't know what happened between Bushy, Pancake and Kieran, but Bushy now is really going to have to push hard to get back up to these guys. But of course, those guys have got DRS. Looking at DRS, Fleet's lost another position. Look at Death Star with his DRS and his slipstream. I think he's running quite low wings because he's very good, and Bird's made a mistake. He's got a pen. Oh my dear God, and now Fleet's trying to navigate his way through. Oh, Bird. Don't lose DRS, guys. Fucking hell, don't do that. They may have lost DRS to Jacob. Oh, they're in. Sleep Mover and Bird are both in. Let's see. Death Star. He just kept that DRS. He's just kept on to that DRS. Just kept that DRS. Now this is where the race is going to open up. Pit stops are now going to start, so now we're going to see undercuts and overcuts and that great stuff. The braking looks really weird around this track into the chicane. It looks really weird. It's a big mistake there for Death Star. Then we're going to have DRS. So Matt, this is his time to capitalise on that. Good DRS management as well from the Aston Martin. Is Jacob going to come in? Jacob's not in the pit lane. Mafio definitely saving that ERS. Definitely doing what he needs to do. So those hards are going to be a lot better now in this part of the race. Look at the speed that Death Star has compared to the Red Bull. Here we go then. Mafia, very interesting. He isn't going for overtake mode, he's going for the hot lap mode. Very interesting. Not going for overtake. Right, is Jacob going to come into the pit lane? Carry on. Okay. This is crucial now. They need to get past him. Mafio needs to follow him through. Here we go in the slipstream. Mafio's going to take P2. Is he going to have a go at the McLaren? No, he's not. But he does have double the ERS compared to Death Star. And Matt's in a great position here in Monza. Once again, it looks like the Italian tracks are really giving for him what needs to take place. And Bird's had a great outlap here. 21-2, and Sleep's going to try and come at him now. They don't want to battle too hard. Callum's got involved in this little battle as well. They are battling Jacob, who I think, if he's got his brain switched on, he'll box this lap. But Maffio's had a big mistake, needs to use some of that overtake. Yeah, he's burning it all. I think this is purely the aero that he's running, the aerodynamics, the wings that he's running. Jacob is in the pit lane, and looks like Maffio is going to go for the lead of the Italian Grand Prix at Monza. Maffio leads in Monza, in Italy. He leads. Let's see Jacob's. Pit lane is quite short around this track. It's quite like decent. I think it's like 20 or so seconds. He's going to have fresh tyres on as well. The fresh mediums that are going to give him a bit more performance. Crash Thalo spam. It's not been the race for Thalo tonight. And the safety car has been deployed, which I don't know how, because I don't think there was even any damage. But Maffio is going to be really happy with this. This is incredible for Maffio. Into the pit lane he comes. Sleek has to slow down, which means I think Matt is going to take the lead of the Italian Grand Prix. Oh my God. Maffio is legit in the lead on mediums in Monza. What the fuck? What the actual fuck is going on in STB? Tell me. Someone needs to explain to me what is going on in STB. Because Pistol got a drive-through, so... just one moment. So if I look at this, Maffio is on a set of mediums. One moment. Death Star's gone on mediums. Jacob's on mediums. Brushy Pancake's on mediums. Callum's gone back. And everyone else has gone back on mediums. Okay, this is crazy. This is actually crazy. Yeah, Maffio had such a great race. Sorry, I was looking at something. Yeah, Mafio is legit on for a potential second win in 2 weeks, which would actually be mental in terms of the championship, because well, it hasn't actually been updated, the standings, unfortunately. I've been a bit busy this weekend. However, I am pretty sure that if Mafia was to get 50 points, and there he was, so 60 points. This is actually mental in terms of the championship. If Matt wins this Grand Prix, he's actually in the championship battle. Like, he's in a chance of winning the championship. Not sure though where Bushy Pancakes finished in Imola. Just one more. Safety car isn't in yet, I don't think. It's 1 minute, guys. I think it would have been 7th. So the safety car is going to come in for, will come round for another lap. Mafio leads the Italian Grand Prix, second is Sleek Mover. Third is Death Star. Bushy Pancakes P8 at the moment. Yes, it says here that fifth. So if I get my calculations right, Bushy Pancakes finishes, I think, around 8th position. We could be looking, and Mafio wins, we could actually be looking at Mafio potentially leading the Tier 1 championship, or very close to being there, which is fucking mental. So we need to watch out for Bushy Pancakes. If he's going to finish 8th, around 8th position, then just count it as Mafio is on for potentially leading Austria next week, which is a sprint race. And it's a slightly different format from last game. It will be obviously a one-shot qualifying for the sprint, so one shot and then a sprint and then one shot and the race. So it's just an extra quali section, but it is a one shot, which means the drivers, there is no room for error on that quali lap. So do join us for qualifying next week in Austria for round 7 of the season. The season's going very quick, it's going by very quickly. But what also is going by quickly, the safety car is in this lap. And when I tell you, Mafio, if he wins this race, he is potentially in touching distance of leading the World Championship, which is madness, and he's gone already. No messing about for Mafio, he is gone out of the box. Let's go racing, it's back racing here at Monza, ladies and gentlemen. DRS will be next lap, so we ain't got to wait too much longer for any battles to commence. Here we go then. Who is going to be victorious here at Monza? And the McLaren's already going on the inside. That's going to slow them both down. Mafio, get yourself down the road. Action at the back. That's Pistol getting overtaken. And Bushy Pancakes is up to 5th. Still says safety car. What is going on? Well, she's actually on the medium, so he's on a great run. Anything can happen, he can spin or something can happen. Do watch out for that one. He's going to be on the charge. Those mediums are going to be very, very good. And obviously they are probably going to be 0% worn. So it's really giving. And side is also on those tyres as well. Callum's coming through. Yeah, Callum's, yeah, there you go. P8 for him, but we're going to have to look back at this because we've got Death Star. Bird's going to keep there, but I don't think he's going to have the overall pace that he needs. Oh, the McLaren. Very, very... yeah, mental. Oh, and Brushy Pancakes is going to come through here around the outside of Bird. Bird needs to keep his position. Onto the curb, fucking hell. Jacob's trying to get involved as well. But it is Maffio that leads the Italian Grand Prix. This is absolutely mental scenes. Why it says safety cars out, I ain't got a clue. Let's see if we can pause it and see if we can get off-putting. It's really off-putting, to be honest. One moment, let's get the swing back up. Right, yeah, it's that glitch, guys. I don't know what's going on with it. Right then, lap 19 of the Italian Grand Prix, and Maffio still leads in Monza. I can't fucking believe what we're seeing here in STB. This is absolutely mental stuff. I can't actually believe it. I generally can't believe what we're seeing, but he does have some very close competition in Death Star. Death Star's going to try and go for the move. Maffio around the outside. Maffio, yeah, there's contact. Don't worry about it though. Don't worry about it, because there are 3 drivers ahead of you and they're going to be very close to one another. Corner cut in there for Alonso. Potentially may have... well, Brushy's got a penalty. Well, that's absolutely fucking crucial. So Maffio at the moment... He can still win this Grand Prix. He just needs to keep it tidy up. Bird's on the back. Cameron's gone wide. That is Death Star. Right, Brushy needs to use that advantage now. DRS for the Ferrari. Bird is past Maffio. So Maffio is feeling the pressure a little bit. Not gonna lie, but he didn't have DRS that lap on the top 2. So obviously he's gonna lose that position if he doesn't have DRS. Yeah, to be honest, I don't think Matt can... I don't know if he'll be able to... Not Matt, sorry, Bird will be able to catch. So he has gained 2 tenths in one corner there. Don't know whether we can keep up with Pancake at this part in the Grand Prix. But it is DRS once again for the Ferrari. And he's gone wide. Yeah, he's fought that. He has fought that completely. Fought that completely. Now, Bird is in the position. If Sleep Mover gets sparked, say virtual safety car, is anyone going to box for the soft tyres? No, no one's in. Stupid, to be fair, but... Oh, Kinzo's gone in there. going for a fastest lap attempt. Oh, then we're back racing in Monza. Matthew's on for at least a podium in this race. I think we got Pistol back with me in the combox for the final few laps of this race. Matthew's losing time to the top three. He's got Jacob right on the back of him.
Wait, no, I just realised that the echo's on there.
So there you go. Just one moment. Right, Jacob then. I thought Pistol was coming in for no. So Matthew's dropped off there, but it is going to be a three-way fight now for this lead of the Italian Grand Prix. Bird's going to pull to the slipstream of the Ferrari ahead. Sleep Mover's going to let them go. No point battling. Matthew's down to P5 now. Action side by side with Death Star. Death Star's through. He's got no ERS. He's got absolutely no ERS to play with. Match if on the inside. Literally, Death Star had no ERS, so there was no point even battling that because, well, there's nothing to play with. So what can you do? You know, and Matt's gone off the track and fucked it anyway. So well done. Well, I think it's either going to be Sleek or Jacob that's going to win this Grand Prix. I don't see. Yeah, Matthew's 2.4 down, so I don't really see him. Correct. Here we go then. Bird's going to have DRS once again. Jacob, fastest lap of the Italian Grand Prix. But to be fair, Bird can't gain that much down this straight because he's got 14% ERS. I don't know who's going to win. It's either going to be that Matt can potentially get a top 5. Unless these four fuck it, but I don't really see that happening. I don't really see that taking place. Bird needs to save in the second sector here. DRS. Ginzo's out of the race. See him next time out in Austria next week. Right then. Gonna crash. That might be a potential safety car, but it might be too late. We're on lap 25 now of the Grand Prix, and Bird's in the slipstream of the Ferrari. Here we go. Ferrari pulls to the inside line, but the Bird is gonna take the lead of the Italian Grand Prix at Monza. But now he needs to get down the road, 3 seconds down it, in fact, because he's got a pen. 3-second pen as well. Crucial. Right. DRS once again. I think Matt needs to just chill for a moment, accept 5th place. It's not a bad finish for him. Not as great as it was in Imola, but it's not a bad result either way. But Brushy is going to gain some points on him in the championship. Don't think Matt is going to be there in terms of Here we go, Sleek's coming through, and so is Bushy Pancakes, potentially for the lead. Oh, bloody hell, that was some good braking there. Bird's made a mistake. Not going to give Jacob the opportunity now to come through. Jacob has saved all of these ERS up. He's got 70-odd% now. Here we go. He's using it all on lap 26 of the Grand Prix. And he's going to get that move done on Bird. That is Bird now down to P4. Jacob to P3 now. Jacob needs to use the overtake, needs to use the DRS if he wants to win this Grand Prix. It's the final lap of the race. He's got DRS. He's going to have ERS. He's going to have everything to his disposal. He's going to have that DRS, which is a big advantage compared to Sleek Move. It doesn't have DRS. Sleek's going to go defensive to the Ferrari. This is going to be an incredible final lap to see who's going to win the Italian Grand Prix. Jacob now in that slipstream. He's pushing the Ferrari through the Ascari chicane. Sleek is saving that ERS. He knows that Jacob is going to be a threat on this final lap of the race. He's going to be a threat. Jacob's going to be a threat. He's burning, he's burning, he's burning. Here we go then. It's the final lap of the Italian Grand Prix. DRS for the Red Bull. He's going to be closing. Sleek is still saving. Here we go then into the first corner. Here we go. It's going to be Sleek versus Jacob here in Monza. Who is going to win the Italian Grand Prix? And who's going to get P3? Is it going to be Pancakes or is it going to be Bird? Who's going to get that P3? We've got two banging battles going on. Jacob needs to nail this chicane. Here we go then. He has nailed that chicane. Here we go. He's in none at the moment. They've got similar ERS. Jacob's going to have DRS on this final lap of the race. As they go down past the second ledge mode, DRS is going to be activated for Jacob. Here we go. This is his opportunity for the lead. Here we go. Sleek is flashing. And Sleek's going to be braking very hard into the corner. Bird's gone on the inside. Bird's fucked his chances of getting a podium. And now we have got overtake mode activated for Jacob. But I think Sleek has done enough to win the Italian Grand Prix at Monza. But is Jacob, is he going to have the pace round the final corner? I don't think he is. But it's going to be close to the line. Who's going to get it? Is it going to be Sleek or is it going to be Jacob? It's going to be Sleek Mover. Sleek Mover takes P1. He wins the Italian Grand Prix. Second is going to be BRT Jacob, and third, I believe, provisionally is Bird. However, Bushy Pancakes got a penalty, so I don't really know what happened there. 10-second time pen. But that is your Italian Grand Prix. Before any steward's investigation, Sleek Mover is your winner. And I believe he won it by 87 hundredths of a second. So it is really 87 tenths of a second. I don't know how to count it, to be honest. I know what I mean. 0.087 seconds was the gap in the end between the top two. And Maffio, okay. So Bird got another penalty and he fucked it. So Maffio actually got a podium. Fourth was Callum. Fifth was the Bird. Get these in the party, shall we? Sixth was Side Effects in the end. Seventh, Death Star. Eighth, Darlow. Ninth, Bushy Pancakes in the end, but I don't know if that's bullshit or not. Then it's Danny, Kinzo, Lolo Alonso, Pulse, Silent Pistol, and Kieran Nag. That's your finishing positions for the Italian Grand Prix at Monza. It was an absolute banger of a Grand Prix. Very, very interesting battle. So that's great.
Hello.
Hello, Sate. We'll try and get the other guys in the party. See if they can give us a quick interview. But yeah, we'll go to you first. Because you're the one in the party. You've won the Grand Prix. Very close battle with Jacob. Just take us through your race and how it feels to win at Monza.
Feels great. Thanks for the opportunity to race in this week. Well, it was a decent race. I was just mainly focused on trying not to lose too much time battling for first. So I went for the undercut and made sure to maintain my pace. Ended up with a safety car, so I was just trying to strategize during that time, and my strategy came to plan. I was able to get the P1. Also want to give out my respects to Bush Pancakes, Jacob, and the Bird. Great battle from all of us forward there, and hopefully more to come for the rest of the season.
Right, thank you, Sleek. Okay. Matt, if you'd like to include your audio, just give us a quick rundown of your race, provisionally P3. Hello? Yeah, Matt, if you'd like to include your audio, just give us a quick rundown of your race, provisionally P3. You must be happy with that.
Honestly, I don't. I'm actually shit, to be honest. I'm sorry, but that race went horrible. And nothing went my way that race, apart from the safety car, which was absolute blessing in disguise. That last stint was terrible. I don't know what was going on and the way people were battling. Uh, yeah, I mean the first stint was okay. I was kind of building up on the hards, and then I caught up, which was nice. The collision with Tharlo, I don't know. It was one of those situations where you're both fighting, and you kind of have the point where you go into the corner, and it's kind of like try and give space, but you end up just running yourself both off. I thought there was a bit of contact beforehand, so I'm not sure how that's going to work out. I hope it's not a penalty, but probably is. But I don't think it is, but probably is going to be. So, to be honest, if P3, P8, I don't think it really makes a difference for me. That's all I'm going to say. So, podium for now, yeah, great, but it is what it is.
Okay, thank you, Matt. I don't think Jacob's going to join us, so thank you everyone for joining us for tonight's Tier 1 Italian Grand Prix. You can join us tomorrow where Maffio will be bringing you coverage of the Tier 2 Italian Grand Prix at Monza. It's going to be an absolute banger of a race. You can join us Tier 3 on Wednesday. Matt and Callum will be in the commentary box for that to watch me fuck up yet another win. But if you don't want to watch Tier 2 and 3, you can join us next week for the first and only sprint race of the season. We go to the Red Bull Ring, Spielberg, Austria for round 7. We'll see you next week for the Austrian Grand Prix. We'll see you then.